The PIAA Boys 3A Swimming Championships right here from Bucknell University's Kinney Natatorium, Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, USA. And welcome to the heart of Pennsylvania. Dan Mowdy along with Hall of Fame coach Kirk Semler.
Of each other. North Allegheny's a top seed with a 131.3, but then you go to 131.6. No difference. 132.0, just 4 more tenths. 132.1, 132.4, top 5 teams. So if one team has a weak leg, maybe a slow start, all those rankings could turn upside down in a matter of seconds.
All right, here we go with the championship finals. The quick word on Plymouth Whitemarsh not participating in the consolation final. Not enough available swimmers that were qualified to race the 200-yard medley relay. We certainly hope that everybody is well and that nobody took ill, but that is certainly a possibility.
Can only guess.
Here we go now with the championship final, and you see North Allegheny in prime position there with a 131.34 clocked earlier today. What names here? You've heard him before: Mim, Chen, Borisov, and Songer. And those are a junior followed by 3 seniors for North Allegheny. Upper Dublin going with DeMartilli, Jensen, Crow, and Gilwartowski.
Upper St. Clair, Fitzpatrick, Matheny, and you'll see more of him tomorrow. Top seed in the breaststroke, Reese and Shenchishak.
And North Penn with Fakish, Clark, Mancini, and Hall. We mentioned those 4 along with state colleges Witt, Heasley, Lancastro, and Brownstead because all 5 had surpassed the NFSS honor roll level earlier today in the preliminaries. Let's see what they can do here tonight.
You're going to see Sean Fakish from North Penn take an early lead. Tremendous underwater, really good turnover. You can see he hits the wall first, and they're going to try to get a lead and hang on.
Big time underwaters there for lane 3s. Upper St. Clair coming up just in the nick of time, as a matter of fact.
And Ricky Mim from North Allegheny just had a lifetime best, 22.7 lead off. And so they are in position that they want to be in. North Allegheny just needs to stay close. And they've got the fastest butterflyer in the pool. And perhaps they're a little bit behind right now. Let's see how this unfolds.
Upper St. Clair's Josh Matheny getting it done in lane 3 with the butterfly stroke.
Love to see how they're swimming. Boy, Josh Matheny just turned in a 24-150 breaststroke split.
Lanes 3 and 5. The odd numbers are big here with Upper St. Clair in 3 and Upper Dublin in 5. It's
Upper St. Clair with a commanding lead.
Senchak in 3, Brownstead in lane 5. And here's the exchange, all important, the timing of it all. Look at the middle of the pool.
They're all within 0.3 of a second of each other. This is going to be close.
The turn will spell the difference here, and lane 3 comes out ahead. Here comes Upper St. Clair, pouring it on with Ryan Senchak. To the wall, it is Upper St. Clair. 130.67 for the state championship gold medal in 200-yard medley relay. Second place, North Allegheny in lane 4. In third place, Upper Dublin, lane 5. Fourth place, lane 6 is North Penn with a 131.4. In fifth place was State College, a 132.23. Sixth place, that goes to LaSalle College, a 132.65. Seventh place, Nazareth with a 132.479. And John Meyer, a junior, a senior, another senior, and a sophomore, respectively. Here comes LaSalle College. They finished in 6th place. We believe those guys to be Tim Grassi, Kevin O'Dare, Grassi a freshman, O'Dare a junior, Matt Zeckley a senior, and Quinn Buck a freshman. LaSalle College taking 6th place. State College out of district
seeds. North Allegheny's Ricky Mim and Sean Fakish are ranked 1-2, Sean being first, Ricky being second. But then in the consolation heat, where there are a lot of points available, North Allegheny's Jerry Chen is ranked 9th, and John Euling is ranked 11th. But right behind them, Evan Mancini from North Penn, and then Eric Dugodny from North Penn. And there's not a lot of time separating them. So if those places should switch, there is a lot of team points at stake in a race like this. And we often don't look at the consolation heat, but they're, again, there are a lot of team points that can be affected either way in a race like this.
All right, it takes a lot for an underclassman to do well in this event, but we've got a few who have made the grade in the 200-yard IM. We're ready to go at the consolation final, and there's the stage being set. Jerry Chen is the one to watch here. The fastest time in this consolation final turned in this morning's preliminaries, 1:53.43 for the North Allegheny senior. Michael Acabelli of Emmaus, the sophomore in lane 5, was a 1:53.44, 1/100th of a second behind North Allegheny's Chen. Matt Zeckley in lane 3, LaSalle College, a 1:53.44. Those are the 3 fastest times, and all of those guys 1 flash of a second behind each other, it seems.
And Donovan Curran from Wilson had the fastest fly this morning. It'll be interesting to see because Jerry Chen, who is the favorite in this race, has the slowest backstroke in the pool and the fastest breaststroke. So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. He's got to manage his backstroke so that he can be within shooting distance on the breaststroke. But right now in lane 3,
looks like Zeckley. Matt Zeckley from LaSalle College,
swimming very smoothly.
I'll tell you what, Cork, it is amazing. You mentioned during the women's 200 IM how much a swimmer needs to know to be able to perform this race and do well. Not easy.
Right. Now, Matt Zeckley has a sizable lead, but breaststroke is probably a weak leg for him. Let's see if he can hang on. And the young man right beside him, Jerry Chen, that's his strength. Let's see how this unfolds.
And it's not just learning the strokes, it's also the turns, I understand.
Well, the turns in the underwater are certainly key. Jerry has got to within a body length that might be a little bit too much. Although Jerry was 0.8 of a second faster this morning in the last 50 freestyle, that might be a little bit too much to ask. And look at lane 7
looking strong. I was about to say Donovan Curran kicking it. He's a Wilson senior. Had a 1:54.06 earlier today. He's flying. There he is.
Beautiful finish. Very well controlled the whole way. Nice race.
Lane 3 will take the consolation final. Matt Zeckley with a 1:51.30 for LaSalle College in second place. Down by lane 7, Donovan Curran. Really well done there by the man from Wilson, the senior, clocking 1:52 flat for second. That'll be 10th overall. In third place, that is Jerry Chen with a 1:52.54. Fourth place goes to John Ellig, North Allegheny, 1:53.32. In fifth place, top of the pool, Eric Gagodny, a 1:53.96. Sixth place goes to Evan Mancini, North Penn, a 1:54.07. Seventh place, LaSalle College's Paul Broski. And the rest after that. Nicely done there. Alex Book. Well, he'll be coming up next. John Elling also in the mix there. This is the end for many swimmers' seasons. Some of them, it's the end of their high school career in swimming and diving.
Sure, yeah.
Some of them will be moving on to collegiate events and collegiate careers. But if a high schooler doesn't feel like they want to be done with the high school season yet after the state championships, are there other opportunities for them, other times of the year? Are there the PIAAs?
There's many levels of competition that the kids can go.
We had one of the best fields that we've ever seen in the state of Pennsylvania when it comes to the 100 freestyle race. Our opener here.
Underclassmen, I think you alluded to that as you were reading off their finishes.
All right, here we go. The moment a lot of folks have been waiting for, including us up here.
A star-studded lineup here.
500-yard freestyle championship final. Richard Mim is the one to watch for North Allegheny. One of his toughest competitors will be his teammate, John Elling, right next to him in lane 3.
Yeah, John Euling. That's a tough one to pronounce, yes.
And Matt Pinnell, he's the meat of the sandwich there as far as the speed goes and the timing this morning. The man from Abington is the second fastest from the preliminaries, and he'll take lane 5. LaSalle College also with bookends there, or I should say neighbors in lane 6 and 7, Liam Smith and Matt Zeckley. Anaheim has Robert Perot in lane 8, Cameron Speed in lane 1 for Central York. And in lane 2, another fast guy, Donovan Curran, the senior from Wilson. Mims' time to qualify first through the preliminaries this morning, 4:25.44. He is a junior.
He really looked good this morning. I think his coaches would have rather he took it a little easier, but Ricky is a very competitive athlete and just hates to lose at anything. And even when he doesn't have to swim fast, but he is taking out that first 50 as easy as I've ever seen him do it.
Lane 2 has the advantage right now. Donovan Curran, the senior from Wilson. His time this morning was a 4:34.62.
Wilson's had a heck of a meet. Very young team, well coached. I can guarantee you that lead will not last. But it's fun to see him take it out and push the pace a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Taking a look at Curran. He has been in this event twice before. Finished 19th in 2017 and did well in the consolation final last year, finishing up in 15th place.
Sort of fun to see the field trying to stay with the favorite. I think it's a real testament to the competitiveness of these guys. Ricky right there started to pick it up a little bit. I think he's had enough.
Now, quick question for you. With Curran in the lead, coming the other direction of the pool, he got a good look at most of the competition except for lane 1. Can he see all the way down to lane 8 when he comes up for a breath?
Maybe. And Rick just took the lead. His last 50 was a 26.5. The next fastest guy in the pool is 27 low. He's going to take command of this race right now. It's just a matter of who can hang for second.
Rick Mim, he is an impressive swimmer indeed, finishing in 4th place in 2017 as a freshman, top 4 in the biggest endurance race. That's remarkable.
Yeah, Ricky just threw down a 26.14. He's now swimming a good 3/4 of a second faster than anybody else in the field per 50.
Well, he's looking to go back-to-back with gold medal titles here in the longest race of the meet, the 500-yard freestyle.
Right, his 200 was a 1:44 not too long ago. That's winning the state championships in Pennsylvania in the 200. But as we all know, times have really improved. One of the things that's very interesting is Ricky in his 200 IM yesterday in his silver medal performance was the best underwater swimmer in the race. Every wall he was surpassing the competition under the water. And you notice in the 500 he takes a very different tact. Maybe one butterfly kick and he's up and swimming.
How about that?
It's faster underwater, but there's a little problem there. There's no air under there.
Doesn't seem to be slowing him down much.
Right, so even getting a higher rate of speed, there's a cost to it, and sometimes that cost is not worth this extra speed that you might get, because then it slows you on what you're doing on top of the surface.
I would imagine.
So there's a real delicate balance between staying underwater for speed and getting up and getting air.
Good close-up of that turn, and look at the wash behind him. You can see a lot of power in that wake.
I'm very impressed with Matt Bennell's swim so far. He has not been over 27 seconds. He's been holding 26 pluses and staying within spitting distance, I should say, of Rick. He's swimming a very solid race and looks very strong. And I am actually shocked that he's that close.
And Bennell is a good 2.5 seconds faster than the next fastest right now at this point.
Very impressive, Matt Bennell. On the other side, John Euling looks like he's in 3rd position from North Allegheny. We've got a 50 to go.
Out and back will do it if Mim can hold on, and he looks extremely strong out there.
Well, Bennell just turned in the fastest 50 in the pool to 26.1. Mim was 26.5.
Oh, look at this. Closing the gap is Bennell. Can he catch up with the #1 high school junior in the state, according to collegeswimming.com? It's going to be close.
He won't catch him, but I'll tell you what, he's just swam a great race.
And he's still catching up. Not much of a difference there in time, but it will be Rick Mim. North Allegheny, a 4:23.48 to Matt Bennell's of Abington, 4:23.81. That is a close margin of victory over 5 football fields of swimming. fantastic finish there with a 4:30.16 in fourth place. That's LaSalle College's Liam Smith, a 4:30.58. Fifth place is going to go to Donovan Curran of Wilson, a 4:36.2. Sixth place, that belongs to Matt Zeckley, a 4:33.58 for LaSalle College. And in seventh place, the race finishes up and another award ceremony starts up in its place. Robert Perot there from Manheim Township, a senior, 500 freestyle to pick up eighth place here tonight. Nice job for the senior from Manheim Township. That's Cameron Speed, Central York's junior. Perot had a 4:36.8. And Speed had a 4:34.06.
Your favorite swimming name for the weekend on the boys' side, isn't it?
You can't beat that. You could race go-karts and he'd be famous. Matt Zeckley is the sixth place finisher, LaSalle College senior with a 4:33.54 time. Zeckley family name has ruled the pools here in Pennsylvania for quite a few years. He's taken his talents to Boston College when he's done burning up the pool here in high school. Donovan Curran, your fifth place finisher out of Wilson. He's a senior. His time was a 4:30.62.
Wilson's having a great meet, and one of the few seniors on Wilson's squad. They have a lot of underclassmen, and they will be a force in the next year or two.
Oh, absolutely. And Curran, what a great leap up for him. 19th in 2017, 15th last season. And this year he's a top 5. There's Liam Smith, fourth place, LaSalle College High School, only a junior, 4:30.58 for Liam Smith. And as far as I know, I think that might be Smith's first time alone as a junior. Nicely done by Rick Mim. Well, Cork, we'll take a quick break here, and we'll be back with...
I see another state record here.
Oh, my.
This looks really good. 50. Oh, my golly. Look at this.
Bam.
52-52. That is a National Federation record.
Oh, my.
That is the trench in the lead. 239 points. They can get disqualified in this last relay and still win the meet. But LaSalle College High School has 163 points. North Penn has 162 points. Now, in this last relay, North Penn is the third seed, and LaSalle College right next to them in lane 2 is the fifth seed.
Nice.
So let's keep an eye on LaSalle College High School in lane 2 and North Penn High School in lane 3, because the winner of this relay, the winner of that race between those two, will stand on the podium as the runner-up in this meet.
Outstanding.
How about that?
I can't wait. And here we go with the consolation. Was second fastest with a 3:04.55. North Penn, third fastest with a 3:05.61. And looking at the team standings and looking at the three fastest teams, it is a perfect match.
It is going to be a perfect match.
Wilson also in the mix in this event, a 3:07.03 this morning. Also there, North Penn with a 3:05.61. LaSalle College with a 3:07.14.
They're a little bit back. They've got their work cut out for them. They're almost 2 seconds behind in seed time, second and a half behind North Penn. They've got some yardage to make up here.
It's amazing though how many seconds can get peeled off of the morning preliminary time here at the championship finals.
Right. I can tell you that North Allegheny is going to lead off with Ricky Mim, the champion in the 500 freestyle and second in the IM. My guess is they will step out to a commanding lead early. And the real race.
And Court, this is it. Last chance. Each school needing to put some big points on the board in this very tight team competition for team of the meet and runner-up. And so many seniors, their last chance for glory in their high school career. Last chance to impress one of the many college scouts out there for anybody who hasn't committed, if they're a senior or junior for that matter. Ready to move their athletic talents up to the next level. Here we go. What a start.
There they go.
The first swimmers earlier today, North Allegheny, it was Borisov. Upper Dublin, it was Pro. North Penn, Schwartz. Wilson, Eberly, and LaSalle had Pave. Conestoga went with Burns. Cumberland Valley with Distenfeld, and Upper St. Clair with Samuel.
Mims out in 21:08. Tremendously fast.
So Mims starting things off for North Allegheny in the 9th session. Interesting move there.
And lane 7 swimming very, very well. Conestoga. Is that Brendan Burns out there?
It probably is. He started this morning.
What a race this is.
So he could do the conventional strokes, too.
And Ricky Mims coming in at a 43.88 to lead off that relay.
Whoa, look at lane 4 turning it on as North Allegheny by a full length here, even before the halfway point of the race.
Well, you've got Conestoga within a body length. I think they'll fade, but let's not count them out. But again, the real race here is LaSalle College High School, North Penn High School. The winner of the swims between those two relays will get the podium spot at the end of the meet. Right now, they're 0.6 of a second apart.
Wow. Lane 7 trying hard. That's Cumberland Valley, as you mentioned. Kyle Farrow, we believe that is, the junior. North Allegheny, great advantage on this exchange. Look at this, 2 body lengths or more.
North Allegheny's freestyle relay last year was the fastest high school relay in American history. Now, they lost a couple guys, but they still are pretty good, as we can see. You can see that North Penn is holding the lead from LaSalle College. They're about a second faster. And LaSalle College is struggling to try to keep up.
Unbelievable. North Allegheny, they have that NISCA national record of 2:53.81.
And this is Jack Wright on the end.
Boom. Out of a cannon he goes.
Nobody will catch him. LaSalle College has their work cut out for them. They're about 2 seconds behind North Penn. North Penn, if they hang on to this lead, will get second on the podium in this meet.
Great job of getting underneath the weight that's coming at him.
Jack Wright from North Allegheny out in 21.19. North Penn swimmer out in 20.84. LaSalle College out in 21.6. It will be North Penn perhaps in second.
North Penn putting Fakish on the last leg, I think.
Upper Dublin coming on in lane 5. I think they're a little bit too late.
There it is. A 2:59.80 for North Allegheny.
And North Penn comes in at 3:02.69 for second, and that will give them second in the meet.
Wow. Third place, Upper Dublin, 3:02.7. Fourth place, Wilson, a 3:05.6. In fifth place, that would be lane 2's LaSalle College High School, a 3:05.62. Sixth place will go as well. It is an economic boom for the entire Susquehanna Valley, I think.
Oh, it sure is, and looks like there we go. 100 breaststroke awards.
What a great week. Some of the best competition that you'll see anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania. And PCN carries quite a bit of it. Well, we're very excited to be bringing this to you for another great year. And
well, we're waiting. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for the 400 Freestyle Relay Awards, aren't we?
LaSalle College High School out of District 12. Andrew Pave, the junior. Matt Zeckley, the senior. Quinn Buck, the freshman. And junior Liam Smith, their time, 3:05.62.
Good swim. They dropped 2 seconds from their preliminary swim. Wasn't what they wanted. They really wanted to beat North Penn, obviously, but North Penn was a little out of their league.
LaSalle, with his 5th place finish, has finished no worse than 6th over the 7 years that I've been charting. And most times they're either 1st or 2nd.
Well, they won, I believe, 5 in a row. And then when North Allegheny started their current dynasty in 17, I believe they might have been 2nd that year. Last year they fell a little bit further, but this year they were 3rd.
Here comes Wilson of a top medaling 400-yard freestyle relay teams. Nicely done, fellas.
Fans, a final round of applause for the medal winners of the 400-yard freestyle relay.